Hello, fellow face painters, balloon twisters, and entertainment artists. So the video today is going to be a bit short. I am exhausted today, but I haven't posted in a while. So the topic for today's video is going to be line management. When you have an event, you have a contract, let's say with a resort or a city, or the county hires you and you're going to be at an event for 2 hours and on, right? What I would recommend when you have large corporate events, don't book for anything less than 2 hours. It's not worth your time, your packaging, your everything. So nothing less than 2 hours. And because you have to also take into account your driving time, your gas, and all of that. So you're going to go to this event. Normally these types of event, because it's a corporate event or you have a sponsor, it's free for the attendees. So when it equates to free, it means you're going to have a long line. So one of the things that I started implementing for line management was the issuing of tickets. You can get these tickets at Walmart. They're very inexpensive and they will save your life. First and foremost, if you're face painting or if you're balloon twisting, you have to have an average knowledge base on how long it takes you to do very simple, medium, and a little bit more intricate designs. For face painting, for example, I have broken down my board to my simple and medium designs to be no more than 2 minutes. And my intricate designs, they were no more than 4 minutes. So that would still give me the same variable. That way I know if I'm going to do on average designs 3 minutes, then in an hour, I have to cut my line at so many people. The best thing also that you can do is for these corporate events or things of this nature to recommend to whoever is hiring you, either for you to charge for an assistant, a line manager, or if they can issue you one. The only thing that is not very good about that is sometimes if they give you a volunteer or somebody that works for the company, they won't know what to do. So you have to give them the crash course in 15 minutes on how to do line management. So for the person that is going to be handling your line, or if you're doing it by yourself, which I would strongly disencourage against, tell them to ask the people that are in line how many tickets are they going to need, because you may have one person in line, but that person has 4 kids. So that will delay you even further. So just tell them that you're issuing tickets to know how long you need to have your count, and also to not have customers waiting in line for no reason because they're not going to get serviced. So issue your tickets, like if you're going to be there for 2 hours, let's say, within an hour of you working, make sure that you issue your tickets. So if you can average 25 kids, if you're balloon twisting, or 30 or 40, or if it takes you a minute, to do a balloon or something very simple. That's the other thing I would suggest for corporate events like that. Unless they're paying you like for your intricacy, keep them simple, because you're going to be dead by the time you get out of there. You're going to be so tired, especially if you're brand new. I was never able to blow a balloon with my mouth. I would pass out. But I've seen some people that, man, my respects to them. But like for face painting, which was my forte, I would, for those types of events, Unless it was going to be like for adults, I would do my more intricate designs. But when it was going to be corporate events, I would keep my designs from 30 seconds to a minute, tops 2 minutes per design. So I would cut my line within an hour of finishing my event, and I would issue about 20 to 25 tickets in total. So if a parent had 4 kids, I would give that parent 4 tickets and tell them your kids need to be here, by the time that it's their turn. Or, please make sure that you do not lose your ticket. If you lose your ticket, you lose your spot. Because you will have people that will try to say, well, I've been waiting here for an hour. And that's not true, because an hour ago you just passed all your tickets. So it's not your fault. At that point, is they were doing other things and they thought that they were going to be able to play that card, and they won't be able to. So it just prevents conflict. It prevents people from cutting in the line and saying, oh, well, I've been here. That's not true, because we walked around and we passed the tickets and we cut the line an hour in advance. So people won't get in line anymore. I also tried putting the last person in line to put like a little sign that said last one in line. People would cut in front of them. So it's awful and it sounds awful, but people will do that, and then they will argue with you, which is even worse. So this way, if you just issue the tickets, you ask the people how many tickets do they need. That way, if they say, oh, well, I didn't know, and this and that, ma'am, we asked, or sir, we asked you, and that's why we issued the tickets. It just prevents conflict, discussions, or pushing or shoving and things of that nature. So you're just more structured, more organized, and they just can't say anything. And you get to leave when you're supposed to leave. I remember the first event that I didn't issue tickets, and they hired only one face painter. It was through a contractor. And they hired only one face painter, and it was for a huge company. Huge company. They had over 400 employees and only one face painter. I had to stay an additional hour and a half. I was so exhausted by the time I was done. And not to mention that I was doing full face designs. Hey, that was a mistake of a rookie. But you learn as you go along. So, again, to recap it really quick, when you're going to do corporate events or events that are free for the attendees, keep your designs simple, quick, but you want them to look sharp. More than anything, make sure that they look clean, that your lines look clean. Once you work on your speed, I'll make a video for that later. And muscle memory, that's going to be your best thing. But just keep the designs no more than 2 minutes. No more. Whatever is your design intricacy right now at 2 minutes, keep them at that. Because if not, then people start complaining that you're taking too long, or what is taking so long, and it makes you feel bad because you're trying to do a good job, and sometimes people don't appreciate it, because it's not on them. So, but when you get to them, they want you to take forever. So just keep your designs small, designs no more than 30 seconds. Medium designs, a minute, minute and a half. Intricate designs, 2 minutes. Again, these are for large crowds, like city events where it's free for the public. When somebody is paying you to do a private event and you only have like 20 people, yes, you want to make sure that the company gets their money's worth. But if you're gonna go do an event where population 1,000, keep it simple and clean, so that way they'll appreciate it, that you got a lot of people through, and they're getting more bang for their buck than to say, oh my god, look, that's a 10-minute design and it looks amazing. Yeah, but she only did 5. you know, so think about it in that sense. So again, don't forget the tickets. Issue them an hour prior, or depending on how long your line is. If you can have a line manager, that is best, because then you just get to focus on what you do. You're bored. Keep it no more than 14, 15 designs. And again, break them down. Make the most that you can fast. Very minimal with the intricate, and a couple of the ones that are the medium sized. So hope this helps, and until I see you guys again another day, have a great day. Bye.